So grep command. So yesterday we discussed wildcard characters and regular expressions, right? And translate command, tr command. Now grep command. What is grep command? Grep stands for global regular expression print. So using grep command to search files with matching patterns and which contains a particular word or a specific pattern. Okay, so if you search specified pattern, so then it will print return all the lines it contains. Okay, it returns to your standard output all the lines whatever the pattern you specified with the grep syntax. Clear? See, grep is used to search files with matching pattern and which contains a particular word or a specific pattern or a whole word or any pattern. Okay, so grep displays the lines in a file that matches the pattern. It can also process standard output or any file. Okay, and pattern may contain regular expressions, meta characters. That is what we discussed right yesterday, the regular expression. Okay, syntax is like this: grep, option, and pattern, the file name. See, so how to search for it? The basic syntax is like this: execute. So any file is it? Yes, file 1. So hello is there, right? Just simply specify grep hello, then the file name. Only the particular line. So hello is matched. Hello, the string is specified. Whatever the string, what is the string here? Hello. Searching for hello string in file 1. So file 1, hello is matched in the one line. Only that line is processed to your standard output. Clear? For example, search for H, then it will print only that particular line. Okay, or any other I. For example, I. 2 lines it contains. So here matching pattern, not whole word. So hi is a letter. So hi. So in hi, H-I. I is there, right? So in Linux, I is there. Matching, right? And Unix, I is there. In Unix words, okay? U-N-I-X. Clear? Like this. For example, take password file. Grep root. Searching for root string, not a whole word. Root string. Specific pattern. / etc. PASSWD. See, the root string contains in 2 lines. So it returns. So here is it. Here in the first line repeated in 3 times. Here only 1 time. Highlighted with red color, right? The matching pattern. Clear? Like this. How to search for a specified string. So instead of reading all the configuration file, just search for a specific parameter. If you know the parameter name, just specify that parameter name instead of that root. Then it returns all the lines, the matched lines to your standard output. We can easily identify the parameter value already changed or we need to change. So for example, port number. So if you want to check whether the port number is using default port number or other port number for a particular service, SSH, FTP, web server. Okay, so web server listening on the default port is 80, SSH 22, like this. Okay, so if you want to search, check any other parameters, any syntax on your server configuration file, just to specify that syntax name or any the string name, then it will return all the lines. Okay, instead of reading all the lines in your configuration file, it only return the first specified string line. That is very easy, right, to identify the parameter values and the configuration. Okay, like this. So here lot of options is there. So V. So what is V? Option V. To print lines not containing pattern. So if you specified -V option here along with grep command, grep -V, then Linux, for example, what is that file? File 1. Except, okay, it prints except the line, the matched lines. The remaining lines will be printed if you specified -V. Okay, clear? Next, one more option, I. Ignore case. Ignore case. For example, if you want to search both uppercase and lowercase matched pattern, okay, so here specified small I. So is there any capital I? So okay, so then it returns the same result with the, if you specified instead of here -V, I option. So I is used for case, ignore case, -I specify. Clear? So without I, it returns only the two lines. Because searching for lowercase I. Clear? If you specified cap small I here, option I, ignoring case, both uppercase or lowercase. Now return three lines. So because here the I is in capital letter. So here specified ignore case -I. Now ignoring case and return both lower and uppercase matched pattern lines. Clear? Next, N. What is N? -N to print line numbers of matches pattern. To print line numbers of matches pattern. If you specified -N, -I, see first line, second line and fourth line, the matching, whatever the pattern you specified with the grep syntax, that pattern is matched at first line, second line and fourth line. Clear? Or you can also specify -N, 10th line, first line and 10th line in the password file, the root pattern. Clear? Got it? Grep space -N, then the pattern name and the file. Either it might be a log file or configuration file, any text file. Okay? The next, -AX option. AX. Here instead of X specify 2. A means print 2 lines after the matching line. So here root is matched right in the first line, so then it will print the first line after 2 lines. See, printed right, first line, then printed 2 lines again. 10th line, printed 2 lines after 2 lines from the matching pattern line. Clear? Before, print 2 lines before matched pattern line. See, this is the first line. There is no line before it. Okay, and here this is 10th line, right? 10th line, right? -N, specify -N. See, 9th, 8th, printed right. This is first line. So before first line there is no line, only printed the line. So here -B means before 2 lines. If you specify 2, 4, 5, then it will return 5 lines before the matched pattern line. Okay, see, if you specified 3, then it returns 3 lines before the matched pattern line. So 10th line. So before 3 lines, along with that 9, 8, 7 printed, right? A3, if you specified A after matched line. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 10, 11, 12, 13. Here A after 3 lines. A. B means before. So whatever the number you specified, then that line is returned to your output screen. Okay? Clear? So before, after, before and after, before and after. C3. C3. If you specified before 3 lines, after 3 lines, matched pattern line. So in 10th line, root is matched and before 3 lines printed and after 3 lines printed. Okay, so here only after 3 lines printed. Before, no, there is no lines. Okay, because the very first line is root. This is clear. Basically, grep, using grep command, we can filter the log files based on services. So if you want to search for a specific service log files, at main log file. So then specify that service name, Java or any other service name, and then the log file var slash log slash messages or any something. There is no logs. See, HTTP service logs. Only that particular service logs, the matched lines, HTTP service. Here I am searching for HTTP service logs from the main log file. See, it returns only that particular lines. We can easily track that errors as well as warning and access messages related to the HTTP service. Here the HTTP service is a web server. Clear? So how to read the log files to track the error logs and access logs related to a particular service. Just use the grep command, specify that service name, then the log file name, then it returns the particular line, the matched line. What is the difference backward slash? Here we can search the string using dot. That is in VA editor. Here processing directly, grep searching. Okay. So in VA editor, how to search for a specific string. Okay. Yes. Edit the file, then search for that string. Okay. So here searching all the lines, it returns all the lines to your output screen. Or if you want to redirect this output, just use, I'll show you that. Okay. Clear? Like this. So log files or any configuration file. Okay. For example, I'll show you listen. For example, listen. Listen is a port parameter and configuration file of web server, any other server. Okay. So here I am specifying etc httpd. No HTTP service installed, right? Sorry. vsftpd. So no services installed. We'll see later. I'll show you in the servers class. No services installed, right? Okay, like this. If you want to search for a something, those lines, the matched lines. Okay, then specify the grep command and the matched pattern, specific pattern, and the file name. Then it returns all the lines, matched lines from that file. Here, next option. See, R, to perform a recursive search of files starting with the named directory. So what it means? So -R to perform a recursive search of files. Recursive search of files. Means if you specified any pattern, here like this, for example Linux. So if you want to search in all the files in current working directory or a specified directory, then you need to specify the option -r, recursively search for this pattern inside specified directory or current working directory. So for example, if you specified asterisk here, what is asterisk represent? The wildcard? Yes, any name, one or more characters. So when working with commands, asterisk represents the one or more characters. Means here the file name is anything. Okay, if the pattern is matched, then return that file name. Then print that file name on your output screen. Search for that. Only in file 7 Linux is there. Only in file 7. See, ls lot of files is there, right? Now specify a -i option. What is -i? Ignore case. Now searching for Linux uppercase and lowercase both. If that pattern, two patterns matched in any file, then return that file names to your output screen. See, file 1, test 1, and file 7. Repeated so many times. Okay, so cat file 7. See, it contains 1, 2, 3, right? 4 times. 4 times the Linux pattern is there in file 7. That's why it returns 4 times. Linux file 7. File 1, file 7 and test 1 inside these 3 files. So the pattern, whatever the pattern you specified is it, then the grep now returns the file names, all the file names recursively. Here I'm not specified any specific file name, searching for that pattern in all the files in current working directory. Clear? So you can also specify like this. For example, any directory name, root. See, returns the same result, right? Inside root, all the file 1, file 2, and file 1, test 1, file 7 is there. Inside root only. See, ls, right? The same result. pwd, root directory, right? Inside root directory, all the files is there. Okay. If you specified any, for example, specify a root option, root etc. See, it contains all the files. It contains file names as well as the matched pattern lines. Sudo file. Okay. So /etc post6 master.cf inside this file, this line is there. See, number of times the pattern repeated. Clear? Like this. Or if you want to specify a specific file password, then it returns only that particular line. Clear? Like this. To search for a specific pattern recursively, all the files, -r option. Next, -c, only return a count of lines with the matching pattern. What it means? It returns the count of lines. Count of lines in the sense? Okay. -c, 2 lines. The pattern matched. It contains in 2 lines. Count of lines. Next, small l, return the file names that have at least 1 line containing the pattern. return the file names that have at least one line containing the pattern. So here -R option, it shows the matched lines as well as the file name. So if you specified -L option, it returns only the file name, not all the lines, the matched lines. It returns only the particular file name, at least one line. So return the file name that have at least one line containing the pattern. See, instead of L, just simply specify etc. Sorry, -R option. See, instead of printing file name as well as the matching lines, now printed only the matched file names. Okay, so inside aliases.db sudo file, the pattern is there. What is the pattern here? Root. Okay, searching for a pattern. Clear? So next, whole word. How to search for a whole word pattern? W. To search whole word in a file. So here, what is that pattern? I'll give you. For example, so inside any file, cat file 3, Linux is a whole word, right? Is there any Linux OS, Red Hat, Linux? Okay, Unix or Linux, for example. So this is whole word. So this is matched pattern. So if you not specified W, then grep will search for a pattern, matching pattern. So here Linux is matched with Linux OS and Red Hat Linux. So in Red Hat Linux, Linux is there. Then it returns this line also, because Linux is matched with Red Hat Linux word. Then it returns that Linux or Unix. So this will also it return all the lines. But if you specified W, huh? What is this? Yes, sorry. Control D. Next, so now grep Linux and file 3. File 3. It returns all the lines, right? All the lines, Linux OS, Red Hat Linux, Unix or Linux, because the Linux pattern matched, and all the lines, first line, second line, third line and fourth line. So Red Hat Linux, Linux OS. So both the lines written. So if you specified -W, search for whole word, only the particular word line, not matched with any word. Okay, whole word. Now return, it returns 2 lines only, because it grep searched for only the particular word, so whether the word is there or not. So if is there any line it contains, then it returns only that particular line, not matched lines. Okay, the whole word lines. Clear? Next, capital L. Return the file name that does not contain pattern. That does not contain pattern. Capital L. If you specified capital L, then it returns that it does not containing files. -R. If you specified, for example, search for a root /etc. These are all the files. It does not contain the root pattern. Okay. Root does not contain in all the files. It returns. So if you specify small l, it returns only the matched line. So sorry, files. It returns only the matched line files. Clear? Capital L. See. So if you want to highlight with that matched, just specify -- color equal to auto. So in your this one -- auto color equal to auto. I think by default automatic color is selected. Red, not red. Okay, that is not a mandatory word. So just remember all the options, the above options. Okay, -v i n a x after n number of lines, x number of lines, before x number of lines. What before? What after? The matched line. Okay, and before and after. Okay, return. Search for a recursively in all the files, then return the file names along with the line numbers. Lines, whatever the lines, the pattern is matched. Okay, C only return a count of lines, and L return the file name, and W search for a whole word in a file, and L return the file name that does not contain the pattern. Clear? So here some examples is there. Just practice. Already I forwarded this document.
So you only just the word which you give, or if you give a special tag for number of.
Yeah, you can also specify like this. Already is there, right? If you specified grep 0 to 9 file 2, return only line which contains digit. So it returns only the lines which contains digit. It returns. So here specified, use it, right? Which one? This is a wildcard, regular expression or a wildcard. Okay, like this. Clear? So you can specify. You can also specify file (0 to 9). You can also specify. Then the file name, file 1 are like this. There is no information inside. Okay. If you specify like this, grep returns only the lines which containing 0 to 9 digits. So for example, create a file 4, polyglot 3. Huh? Yeah, okay. Welcome to grep 1. Okay. Control D. Now grep 0 to 9. File 4, right? Sorry. Return numbers, natural lines. Okay. So only 3 lines. 1, 2, and 3. If you specified percentile, searching for that, right? Special characters, any and what it says. Okay. Now specify a escape character, then it returns. Okay. So now, so without escape character, it reads it as a and operator, right? So just protect the special character using escape character. That is what we discussed in the wildcard character, right? Escape. So escape character protecting subsequent special characters. Now it reads as a string and symbol. Okay. Now it returns only that particular line. Clear? Like this. Okay. So now only searching the single pattern, right? So how to search for a multiple pattern? So how to search for a multiple pattern in a file or all the files? Already we know that options -r, -l, -L. Okay. Like this. Okay. Now how to search for a multiple pattern? So -e is the option. Grep -e pattern 1 Linux -e pattern 2. What is that pattern? 0 to 9. Clear? File 4, 6. Written right? File 1. Something is there. In the first line, 1 and Linux is there, printed, right? Or you can also add few more lines to that file. File 4, Linux DevOps, like this. Save. Now search for that. Both the patterns, right? Okay. Linux pattern as well as 0 to 9. Searching for both the patterns. Now added few more lines to the same file. Append it and now return all the lines. One, this line, this line, this line. Okay. Now specify instead of Linux, DevOps. Only it returns the DevOps line and first line. So in the line 1 is matched, one more line 3 is matched, and 1, 2, 3 numeric. So if you want to return, print the line numbers -n, first line, third line, fifth line, and eighth line. Clear? So if you want to search for same pattern in all the files in the current working directory, asterisk. So asterisk represents in current working directory. So grep will search for two patterns. What are the two patterns you specified in all the files recursively? Return all the file names and as well as the line numbers, as well as the line number 6 in the file 4. So have more command, right, to read that output from first line to end of the document. Let's See, in the first line, first file Anaconda. Okay. Third line, because 512 is there, the match 0 to 9, and 14th line, so here 8 is there, 17th line, so here 3 is there, right? 6, here also 6 is there, digit, okay? It written all the digits it containing, right? Like this. In file 4, in file 4, first line, file 4, third line, file 4, fifth line, 8th line, like this. All the files and the matched lines. Okay. So if you want to print, so page up and down, end of the file, less using. Clear? Now remove and yes, specify the, what is that? Names, right? Instead of L. It returns only that particular file. Here specified two patterns. One is DevOps and second one is 0 to 9. And grep searched for those two patterns, but the two patterns contain only in 4 files. Anaconda file 4, file 6, initial setup -ks.cfg file. Clear? So if you specified any other name, Linux, then it returns 6 and 7 also now, because the Linux pattern is there inside 6 and 7 files. Clear? Got it? Like this. So how to search for a multiple patterns in a single file or all the files? Just use the options. Here N is, it prints the line number. L means prints the file names only. R means search recursively in all the files. Clear? So -E pattern 1, -E pattern 2, then the file name or a directory name or asterisk, any special character. If you specified wildcard character. Clear? So for example, if you specified the file name is like this, what it represents? Yes, 3 characters length file. It search for 3 characters. 5 characters. So printed, right? File 3, file 4, file 6 and file 7. I'm not specified any name. Just specified the wildcard character. The wildcard character represents, question mark represents single character. Single character in the sense A to Z 0 to 9. A to Z 0 to 9, A to Z 0 to 9, like that. So if any file name matched with the same pattern, so how many question marks is there? 5 question marks. Means it allows searching for 5 characters length file. So file 3, file 4, file 6 and file 7, 5 characters length file. Okay, file name is anything here and searched for Linux and this 0 to 9 digits and printed those file names here. Here, like this, you can specify the wildcard characters. Use wildcard characters instead of you specifying the exact file name. Okay. Now file name is anything here. Okay. So for example, if you specified file name is anything, but file must be end with 4. So it returns only file 4. Clear? If you specified like this, F, starting with F, okay, the file name must be start with F, end with any. Clear? Got it?
E is also an output.
Yes, extended grep.
Why can't we combine with NL?
You can specify -e also here itself. But when you specify for another pattern, yes, you need to specify. You get the same result. Here you need to specify the same. Here also, you need to specify this. Then only grep will understand this is also a second pattern. Okay. Yes. After command, first pattern and second pattern you need to specify. Just specify all the options. So if you want to search for a 2 patterns at a time, then use -e first pattern, -e second pattern, like this. Then grep will understand this is first pattern, this is second pattern. Okay. Then it will search for those 2 patterns and return all the lines and file names, whatever the options you specified. Okay. Clear? Got it? This is grep command. Okay. Grep is very helpful when working with servers. Search for a syntaxes, the parameters. Okay. NLR. Yes.
If you specified another string, like another pattern 0 to 9 digits. So if you want to print only the file number, which contains 0 to 9 digits, can we specify like first second string?
Only it contains returning, right? So the same line numbers -n and l are these options will work for both the patterns.
No, I'm asking about the different pattern, different
No.
we can't specify.
No, you can't specify like that.
Like -e and
yes, got it. Okay, clear? Okay, this is grep command. So next, so here some more options are there from the documentation of grep. A regular expression may be followed by one of several repetition parameters. If you specified question mark, the preceding item is optional and the matched at most once. Already we discussed this. Plus the preceding item will be matched 1 or more times if you specified plus m plus, like this. So if you specified any pattern inside and the curly braces, the preceding item is matched exactly n times. If you specified any pattern like this, n, what is n? 2. If you specify 2, whatever the pattern you specified in the syntax, that must be exactly matched with that. How many times? 2 times. 2 times. Okay. So if you specify like this, the preceding item is matched n or more times, minimum 2 times. If that pattern is matched more than that, then that lines will be returned. Okay. So preceding item is matched at most m times, maximum. Okay. The preceding item is matched at least in n times, but not more than m times. At least minimum 2 times. Not more than whatever the number you specified. Just go through this document and practice. Okay, we'll see later. So if you have any queries, okay, just practice this. Specify, use this all 4 options and execute. Okay, if you find any difficult, we'll see later. Okay, we'll discuss on. Clear? Hello, Ramana.
Yes.
Is there any doubts in the grep command?
No, I am okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
This is grep command. So now find command. Find and locate. So how to find files? So now search for a specific pattern in files, right? Now how to search for a file names and the path where that file is located under your Linux file system. So how to search for that file name and directory name location? Okay, so have a locate and find command. Okay, searching for that file names. So locate. So locate command is there. Okay. Search for a file, for example, locate, then any file name. What is that? HTTPD, for example, httpd.conf. If you specified, there is no information about http.conf. Search for any other name. For example, file 4. Printed right? /opt file 4 /root file 4. File 4. File name is it contains in 2 locations. One is opt directory and one is in root directory. Clear? And for example, search for any name. For example, Java. Is there any Java? Yeah. Search for Java file. Specified right? But it return all the files and directory information path. So where the Java is matched, it return all the file name as well as directory. See, so Java is here, not searched whole world, but we are searching for a specific file name Java, but it returns matched lines as well, path as well as exact file names, both it returns, right? Okay, so locate command works based on locate db.file, locate database file. Locate command works based on locate database file. So what is the database file? I think the /log/ what is that locate db file? I'll show you that. Volume. See, this is locate command. This is locate command. Find files by name. It reads. This is mlocate. Sorry, mlocate and mlocate.db file. //list mlocate/mlocate.db file prepared by update.db. Prepared by update.db. So if you search any pattern, any name, okay, locate will search for that information inside mlocate.db file. Okay, so when you create a file, so if you created any new file, any file directory, okay, that information will be updated every day at midnight with the help of update.db, command. Okay, by default. For example, if you created any file right now, that information will not be updated to mlocate.db file. If you search for that file, it won't return that result because that information is not updated to that mlocate.db file. Okay, the locate command will search the pattern based on whatever the information it contains, the mlocate.db file. Only it returns those lines. If that pattern is matched, those lines it will return to your output screen. Okay, so locate command will not search the pattern or a file name you specified in the syntax in your file system. It will search for that information inside mlocate.db file. Clear? So if you want to update that DB file, just execute the command update DB. Just simply execute update DB. Okay. So create one file. Example Suresh 123. Hi. Okay. Created, right? Just search for that file using locate Suresh 123. What file is there? You know that file created but not written. Just execute update DB. Update that information. Yeah, manually. Every day at midnight, automatically the information will be updated. Okay, now execute. Clear? If you created any file, if you installed any service, some configuration files, library files will be created, right? For every service, that information will be updated every day at midnight automatically to the mlocate.db file, which is located under /var/lib/mlocate.db file. Okay. So if you want to update manually, just execute the command update db. Then you will get a result. Okay. Locate command. Clear? So here in locate command have some simple option. So -c, write the number of matching entries only. Matching entries only. So -I, if you want to search for a ignore case, both uppercase and lowercase file names in the pattern. If you specify file name like this, locate, then Suresh, right? So if that file name having both uppercase and lowercase, so Linux file system allows to create file with uppercase, it's same name, right? So create capital D Suresh 123. Hi. Hello. Clear? Both the files are there. Created small. So here S is a uppercase. Here S is a lowercase. But both the file names are same. Linux file system allows to create file name with same file name with uppercase and lowercase. Case insensitive. Okay. To ignore case. To search for both the file names, uppercase and lowercase. Is there any file name or a directory name in uppercase or lowercase with the same name? Locate -I, then 1 2 3. Now written only one file because the database file not updated. Just execute update db. Now execute both files, right? Clear? -I, ignore case. So next, what is the option? -L, exit successfully after finding limit entries. So for example, if you search for a specific pattern, it returns lot of number of lines, n number of lines, like 1000 lines, 100 lines, 50 or 60 lines. So if you want to limit that line count, only return n number of lines to output screen. So just specify the option -L, then -I. If you want to ignore case, search -L, then 5. For example, root only for the file name, five lines, limited, 10, limit the lines. Okay, only locate command returns 10 lines to your output string, limiting the output. Okay, if not specified -l, the 10 or 5 or 20, then it returns all the lines. Then it returns all the lines. So the matched pattern. Okay, root. So if root contains in this file, then it returns. See, here also is there, here is there, here is there. Clear? Got it? Limiting. Next, W. Match only the whole path against the specified pattern. Match only the whole path against the specified pattern. Clear? So match whole W, specified W. What is this? Whole path, the complete path. Okay, written right? Same, root directory, everything it returns. Okay, next, what is that option? B, to search for a file name, exactly name. To search for a file name, just to specify -b option, -b. Only files, return the files. See, only return the files. Let's to read that. So here file name is there, this is also a file, this is also a file, this is also a file, not directories. All are files, script files, normal files. Okay, return all the files. This is locate command. Okay, so using locate command you can search for matched line, file name, path and whole path. Okay, you can't search for a specific pattern, specific type. So if you want to search for a PDF file or directory files, so it returns both normal and directory files as well. As here you don't have an option to specify search for only directories, search for only files, search only for block special files, block device files, character device files. Okay, locate won't allow to search based on user who is created that file. Okay, so if you want to search for a file, so with the username, for example, if you specified username, you have options in the find command. Okay, so then it returns all the files, owner of that user and group owner and modification time, access time. Okay, like this. So to have a solution, find command. Using find command, we can search files in a specific location, specified location or entire file system. We can search for a file as well as directories, as well as based on users, based on group, based on timestamps, based on file permissions also. We can find out the files. We can find out the files based on size. Okay, we'll see tomorrow using find command. A lot of examples, so almost around 60 examples is there. Okay, we can search and find out. We can also remove, we can also change the permissions, we can also modify the user information, everything. We'll see tomorrow. Hello, Ramana?
Yes, Venkat.
Is there any doubt in the today's class?
No. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, tomorrow we'll continue with the find command. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
This document